Well, hello there, and thank you for joining us here at Coolest Life. My name is Tony. I'm here to give you an RV review for an RV park here in, where are we? Englewood, Florida. This place is called, I forgot the name. I'll put it right here. Yeah, that's the name right there. So we're here in Englewood, Florida, and really enjoying it. They got a nice place. We are about 7 miles from the beach, which is Englewood Beach. And always a lot of noise out here. But I want to show you part of this park here. They've got the pickleball courts back there. There's actually 2 pickleball courts. They need like 5 more. But they've also got volleyball, sand volleyball, and nice pad there. And a lot of the setups are like this. They do have some park models scattered throughout the park. And one area is probably like 80% park models. I don't know what a park model is. It's basically half the size of it. I think it's like 36 feet, and they don't move for the most part. There may be wheels on them. Some of them they got wheels, but most of them they don't. Anyway, that's a park model. But let me take you through the rest of this park and show you what it's got and what it doesn't have, because you've just entered the Coolest Life RV Park Review Edition. I'm a little tired right now. I think I just played 6 games of pickleball, which, as pickleball goes, that's really not very many, because each game lasts 11 minutes. You only played 11 points. One thing I really like about this park is how wide the roads are. I mean, check out how wide this one is. You don't get that at most parks. And this one is just... The great thing about it is it lets you take wide turns, and you're not, when you're trying to back into your spot, you're not scraping up against somebody else. There are a lot of full-timers here. Like some of these, you can always tell because they got skirts on around their RVers, their RV. Lots of fifth wheels, Class A's like mine. So anyway, let's see what else we can find. So this park, they actually have an outdoor volleyball court, and you can see they actually use it. This is Saturday morning about 10 o'clock or so. So these are people, some of these people still got jobs. But good play though. Well, this is the back side of the park. And like there's the park. And we're actually this side of the moat, I guess you'd call it, because we're actually coming out here to the one of the lakes. I think I'd really call this a large pond. It's really not all that big. I guess you can't throw, I always think of a pond of more you could throw a rock across. You definitely can't throw a rock across this one here, or hit a baseball that far. But I'm gonna get the sun coming out. The sun comes out right across the lake there. And they got 2 small lakes back here in the back. I think there's 2. I remember seeing on the map there was 2. I think it's on the other side of that group of trees there. But anyway, put picnic tables out here. It's a nice little place to watch the sunset. So this little guy here is sunning himself. He's a little over 3 feet. Of course, most of that is tail. You can see he's got his mouth open. He's really cooling off. Maybe he's absorbing the heat. Oh, sorry. I'll try to zoom in a little more. I ain't gonna get any closer. I'm not afraid of a little guy this size. I'm really not. But I don't want to disturb him in his natural habitat. His natural habitat is just outside the RV park, because it's right here. I would like to wake up one morning for coffee and find him on the back dock. If I gave him to go anyway. He's just gonna look at me. Well, not far. As you can see, the sun is on the other side of me. I'm kind of going the other direction right now. But there's a cool little park right there. Basketball courts and that sort of thing. This is like a quarter-mile ride from where I was just at. Just did the other part of this video. But then I'm going to go on down to this little pier on down this way. It's a little ways up the road. It might be a half mile. It's actually a great day for a bicycle ride. But this is January, and it's probably 82 out here. That's what Southwest Florida's about, though. So this is the pier I was telling you about. It's right next to a main road. It goes across a nice bridge. That's a nice place to walk out on and do some fishing. If you want to do some fishing, you got little areas here that you can lean over They got these every so often, you can tell. But it's a nice little setup and not far at all from the RV park, which is what I like. I like things that are close. You know, you don't necessarily get an RV park for the amenities that the RV park has. Sometimes you get it because of its location. Sometimes you don't want it because of its location. Especially when there's too much traffic. But this one here, there's not too much traffic, and it's a nice little walk down here by the pier. So this is the activity center, also known as the clubhouse. They do bingo, they got a stage up there, so if they have a band or a DJ come in, they can do that. Play bingo in here twice a week. Also different board games and card games. They'll have it going on in here, any kind of dance. So it's a very nice activities room. They got plenty of seating if they need it. I can set this thing up as set 200 in here easily. For say a classroom setting. They'll have a regular meeting in here. I think we have an activities meeting here at 8:15 every Tuesday morning. Right here at the end is a workout room. Decent equipment. Real happy with that. Real surprised that they had such good equipment in good repair. I mean, actually, like when I first got here, one of the cables broke. One of these cables here, and they were quick to get it repaired, so everything's back and running. Got some free weights, got some of the exercise ball, football games, just in case there's a game on, which there is tonight. And I like the ellipticals, and of course they got the bicycles. So it's a nice setup in here. They also have whittlers come in here once a week, and different groups come in here and actually use this room. So it's a nice setup. Oh, look who's riding a bicycle. Hey, I know her. Smiling in the sun. It's like 5 o'clock out here on a Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. All right.
Second time on a bike in 35 years.
Second time on a bike in 35 years. How about it? She's doing good. She hadn't wrecked yet. That's awesome. Well, I was just about to crunch this video here at Harbor Lakes, and I realized I didn't have a closing video, or also known as an outro. So tell you a little bit about this park. We've been here about 4 months. I really like this park. Some of the things I really like about it is the front desk staff, customer service. I was actually part-time part of the front desk staff, and they do a good job with customer service, taking care of people, fixing problems, trying to handle them most expeditiously. You don't find that at a lot of parks. There's several parks that do customer service. This one is definitely second to none. They really try to get the job done, and that's the way I was trained and taught at this park also. So the other things I love about this park, pickleball courts were great. Basketball court needed to be some not so good, but volleyball, probably one of the best volleyball courts I've seen anywhere. Sand volleyball court, full size, and also had a good sized tennis court. Pickleball courts don't have 2 courts, but I think they're in the process of expanding that and maybe figuring out a way to increase court size. They actually do have some portable nets that they put up at the tennis court that they take care of with some of that. So the other thing about this place is you can bicycle different places. These are not bicycle trails or walking trails out in the woods. There's none of that really here. There's you can walk out by the lake, ride your golf cart out there also, and go down to a little place called the Bean, which I really liked. I really liked the Bean. Maybe I got a video of the Bean. I don't remember if I did or not. Maybe not. If you're at the outer ends of the park, you definitely would say, I would say you would need a golf cart, because it's a good little ways to the pool if you like the pool. Great thing about the pool is there, and also is the hot tub, which they were always working. No issues. I've been at some parks where they're like, yeah, we've got a hot tub, yeah, we've got a pool, and they were broke. Not the case here. Everything works. It's great. I play pool just about every day because it's easy to get to. It's right next to Activity Center, and during the what they call the season, which is January, February, March here, most southern Florida RV parks. There are a lot of activities, huge in activities. Bingo twice a week. They play euchre. They play a game called Military Whisk. They got poker twice a week. There's just all kinds of activities going on. Line dancing, sewing classes, beading classes. They do several other card games. One called bowling that they play with dice. There's all kinds of potlucks. Oh my goodness! They have a dance every other week. It's pay to go with a live band. So there's a lot of activity, especially during the season, more than I've ever seen in any other park or even heard of in any other park. So definitely highly recommend this park if you're here for the season. It can be a little pricey, just being honest. I think it's around like $5,500 for 3 months. Yikes! But you know, it's if you want activities and you want someone else running things and ice cream socials, they got a Bible study group going on. There's a lot going on at this park. Highly recommend it. Really enjoy this park. Will we be back? Yes, down the road. It's definitely on our trip, probably 2026. Yeah, that long, because we've got some big plans to go to Wisconsin Dells, and next winter we should be down at South Padre Island. So definitely join us and stick with us on those adventures. Be sure to like and subscribe. Liking really helps. You have no idea how much just simply liking a video, which costs you absolutely nothing, really helps get this video out to other people. And also when you subscribe, of course, it helps the whole channel get out to other people. So definitely want to highly encourage that. Be sure like and subscribe to this video, as I said, and come out to this park, Harbor Lakes, here in Port Charlotte. It's a great park, one of the best in the area, if I do say so myself. But come and enjoy yourself. Tell them I sent you. So we'll let you go, and hopefully we'll see you on down the road while we're all living the coolest life.